All right, we got an interesting one. This is 2004 Chevy Silverado 1500 4.3. The problem is, the complaint is, of course, this has come from another shop. There is no blower control. Of course, they replaced the resistor, they replaced the head unit. The problem still exists. So, of course, after I checked the power and ground for the resistor and the head unit, I noticed that the power coming to the head unit, which is supposed to be on this brown wire right here on the back. I'm trying to see. Okay, this is the brown wire that's supposed to have power, and as you can see, there's no power on it. So we go back to the diagram, and here's the diagram. And if we look at this brown wire right here, it goes through a splice in the right kick panel, and it goes back up to right here, to this right here, which is, come on, focus. Focus, but this is a 30 amp fuse that is titled heater AC fuse, 30 amps, and that fuse is right here to the left fuse box. And as you can see, there is no power. It's not a blown fuse. There's no power on either leg of the fuse. So now we go back to our diagram for the power distribution. We need to know where's that fuse is getting their power. And here is the fuse right here. Can you see it? This is the fuse right here, and it's getting its power from this orange wire that is coming from the ignition switch in the run. In the run position, this is supposed to be the power supply. So now we go back to the vehicle and we check that orange wire to see if it has any power. And of course, I already have the ignition switch out, and this is the orange wire. And as you can see, there's no power on that. So we're gonna have, well, I have a junk car, another car that has another ignition switch. So we're gonna take that one out and replace it with the new one and see if that is really the problem. Can you help me out, Pops? Just hold it. Yeah. Hold it. Okay. Now we're gonna put the new, not the new, it's used, but it's newer to this car, and we check the ground wire, the orange wire. Sure enough, we got power. Now let's see if that solves the problem. Of course, we have to start it. We have to start it from here. Of course, it's going to die a few times because even though it doesn't have a theft deterrent, it's gonna show a anti-theft. Okay, anyway, now let's see if this works. Does the AC work now? Can you hear it? Now everything is working. So now we have to put everything back together, call the customer and tell him he's a mechanic, he can put everything back together himself. All he needed to know is why it's not working. I hope, I know this is a short video, and it is after the diagnosis, after I've done pretty much all the tests, but I didn't think it would be interesting till I finished it, where I found out that HVAC will be inoperative if your ignition switch is bad, and that is a head scratcher even for me. I have seen a lot of weird stuff, and this is up there with it. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.